Sag, welcome to your general reading. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. What's going on for Sag, please? We're going to start off with the Moonology. What's going on, please, for Sag? Had a little pick-me-up. We had to stop. We had a little espresso, okay? We feel a little better. What's going on, please? What is going on for Sag? Oh. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Sagittarian energy. What? No, we excited. What's going on? What's going on? My cards had their espresso too. All right, what's going on for that Sagittarian energy? Okay, hello. A time to give rather than to take. Okay, so new moon in Virgo. Some of you might have the inclination to put your energy outwards, okay, to take the concentration off the self and to put it outwards into something productive where other people might benefit from your energy, okay? And in so doing, by the way, that is a form of self-care, okay? There is a time to receive rather than to give, and there's a time to give rather than to receive. So through extending your energy outwards, other people will feel nurtured by you. So if you have been feeling that inclination to give more than take, there you go. Some of you the opposite. Perhaps some of you might be giving too much. All right, we might see that too. It's like you might need to pull it back a little bit. Okay, we'll see. What else, please? What else is going on for Sag? And then also you might have some Virgo in your chart. What else is going on, please, for Sag? Seriously. Aha! See, oh my. Look. Oh, this has got you written all over, honey. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay? I got double Virgo for you. And then you. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Part of caring for yourself is caring for others. Part of nurturing yourself is nurturing others. Look at the bigger picture. And so helping others, you may be helping yourself, okay? And so in opening yourself up to love and nurturing to others, you do the same for yourself as well. That's part of the bigger picture. How you care and love others speaks about yourself too, okay? So look at the bigger picture. Whom can you invest your love energy in? And in so doing, you invest in yourself, where you know your energies are best spent and whom they are best spent with. Look at the bigger picture. Who we choose to connect with says a lot about us because we have to put our time, energy, love, care, efforts into them. And in so doing, that speaks about us too. So look at the bigger picture. Who is contributing to you? Who is taking away from you? Who has the potential to give you more and in turn you give them more? Growth here. Virgo is the gardener as well as the healer, yeah? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for Sag. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for Sag. For those of you who have asked, when they... Oh, come on now. That was just weird. Page of Swords, some communication, some looking, some keeping an eye out, some observation, some learning. When I'm going to do the next round of Intimate Career Tarot, sometime after June. I got stuff going on in June, which I'll be discussing soon. But yeah, after that, then I will get back because those are double whammies. Okay, those are both double bonus videos, so we need more time for those. All right, but yes, I will do the next round sometime after June or late June. Okay. All right, what's going on, please, for Sag? Show me what I need to see, please, for Sag. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on for Sag? What's up? The Fool. Hello. 5 of Wands. Oh my. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. There's wanting to open up. Fool. I want to open up. I want to take the chance. I want to take the risk. There's a part of my energy that says it's fresh and it wants to go out there and be fresh and have experiences and do stuff. And 5 of Wands. No. We'll see where that conflict is coming from. 9 of Pentacles. There is a part of you that wants to extend your energy outward. That it would like to participate in something. Let me put the kibosh on that. 5 of Wands. No. I'm conflicted about that. 9 of Pentacles. But I want to be comfortable. I don't know. Your energy might be internal. And it might need to be external to feel a little bit better. Okay. Sometimes we go through energy conservation modes. This is really normal. This happens a lot. Okay. You might even call it selfish energy sometimes, but sometimes we have to turn that energy in on ourselves, take care of ourselves. And some of you, you want to put your energy out there. You kind of felt it a little bit with that Fool energy in the recent past. Conflict. No. Nine of Pentacles, I'm still good being me. I'm still doing me. And that might be the case. That might be the case. Let's see what's going on. What's going on, please? Show me that current energy. Show me that current energy, please. Show me that current. Four of Wands. We got relationship here. Page of Wands. Seven of Pentacles, but it's kind of a slow going thing. There might be some plateau energy here. I'm going to see what's up. I got a Page of Wands and some relationship energy, Four of Wands. I don't necessarily assume marriage when I see Four of Wands, nor should you. It's typically some sort of relationship value that you and someone else participate in. That's why we have a 1 + 1 = 2, and then a 2 + 2 in this instance equals 4. And so 4, we have the structure of walls. So again, the containment of a relationship, home, maybe marriage, but something here that says, I have a definition of you and me. Okay? Page of Wands. I know it looks like the Knight. It's not the Knight. It's the Page here. We're trying to open up, possibly into relationship energy. We're trying to explore it. There's some slow growth here, possibly stagnation. I need to see. I need to see. It's like your energy might be trying to work up towards relationship energy. I don't know. We'll see. Seven of Pentacles is either stagnation, plateau, this is as good as it gets, or very slow growth. It's not that it's completely done, it's just slow growing. Show me the future, please. Show me the future, please, for Sag. Show me that future, please, for Sag. Stag. Some of you are stags. Maybe being solo is your thing. I don't need anyone to complete me. Well, you're absolutely correct. In that respect, I completely agree. If that's what you're thinking is, no, you don't need anyone to complete you. Honey, if you're not a complete person already in your own right, you're never going to be complete with somebody else. In that respect, I completely agree. If you can't be your own person, your own entity, no so-called relationship anywhere is going to complete you either. You should already be a whole person, okay? The idea is meeting someone to enhance you, to push yourself, to be further. Three Swords, Death. Well, you killed something, didn't you? Queen of Swords. Damn! Damn, Gina! Whoa! You put something or someone in its place. Jesus, honey. Whoa! You see how high my eyebrow jumped up? Whoa! Three of Swords, Death. Queen of Swords. Done. That's got finito written all over it. Whew. You know, sometimes it must be. And if you feel that strongly about it, and if you think that strongly about it, then perhaps it must be so. There's pain here. And the Queen of Swords says, I'm sick of it. Death. You know, some Scorpio in your chart. But no, death is never incidental. And it's no easy thing. It's not just something that happens overnight. Even though that's Scorpio's card, we don't just go around killing all our relationships. On the contrary, when it's there, it's because it's final. Being as emotionally loyal as we are, it is very hard for us to trigger a death card. But when it does happen, it's done, right? And that's the feeling I'm getting off you, Sag. This is done. Okie dokie. So then, what I'm seeing here on this midline, it could very well be a relationship and or commitment that has stagnated, and there's not enough interest in picking that energy up, either from you, them, or the both of you. So now I'm getting real curious about this top line. I need to see your Nine of Pentacles. Sag, you are famously fiercely independent. You know, fiercely proud. Fiercely, I'm going my way, thank you. That is one of your qualities. It's interesting. This is interesting. Okay. What's the overview, please? Show me the overview, please, for Sag. Show me that overview, please. Something's over. I know that. And you don't seem to feel too bad about it. I don't. You know, but like I said, if that's where you need to be, that's where you need to be. I'm not telling you it's a bad decision. On the contrary, it might be a good decision for you. That's what I'm saying. You have to know. And you wouldn't be pulling Queen of Swords and Death out of your pocket for no reason. Okay? So if that's there for a reason, it's well, we're figuring out our truth. Somebody somewhere's figuring out their truth. Damn. Whoa. 5 of Pentacles. Oh! Honey. It's as cold as ice here. If it's what needs doing, it's what needs doing. So if this connection's broke and it cannot be fixed, there you go. Okay? So let's see what's going on. This is already headed in a certain direction, so if this isn't you, bye. Okay? Take what resonates, leave it does not. Reverse energies as it applies. Collective readings equal collective application, which means it may or may not apply to you, in which case check your other placements or I'll catch you on the next one. Because this one's going to get real. It's going to get really real, you know? Oh, honey. Who pissed you off? That's what I want to know. God dang. Oh, sad. I mean, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I get it. But it's just when it's bold faced like that. I know my truth. I know what's up. Ooh. Okay. Let's do it. Show me the Ace of Swords, please. Kind of. Show me the Ace of Swords, please. Which one? Show me this Ace of Swords, please, for Sag. What's going on? All right. Emphasis there. King of Pentacles for some of you. All right. Show me this Ace of Swords, please. Ace of Swords. Sneaking suspicion that something has been approaching this. Show me the Ace of Swords, please. Sneaking suspicion that the pain will never get better. Okay. 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 We got markers. We got markers all over this. Show me the Ace of Swords, please. For Sag, the current. Show me that current, please. Ace of Swords. Queen of Swords. Damn. You got the Queen of Swords in your current overview. You got your Queen of Swords in your future orientation. I'm going to take a wild guess at this. Whatever has been bothering you has not alleviated. You seem to have made up your mind now about something, or you're coming to terms with it. The Ace of Swords can often be that one strong thought. And once we know what that one singular strong thought is, we can take action accordingly. Your energy suggests, oh yeah, is working on that thought real hard. Because it's not just about the thinking, which is what the sword is. It's also knowing how to use the sword. Cutting out or carving a path for yourself. Okay? So, are you in that situation where you no longer want to give to someone that does not give to you? Okay? You're seeing the bigger picture there. Is that your thought? I'm seeing the bigger picture here. I'm going to aim my arrows accordingly. Anything else, please, about that Ace of Swords? It's cold, but I can't say that it's not logical. I can't say that. I mean, the Queen of Swords is backing up that Ace of Swords. You know, if it stands to reason, honey, it stands to reason. I do know that it's cold, though. Oh, okay. Got 10 of Cups. Yeah, we got a relationship here. Love energy. That your mind is kind of like, I gotta take action towards this. I feel like I've emotionally checked out from this. I'm not getting much on it, right? And that stands to reason. If a relationship has gone cold, where there is not a fair love exchange, yeah, you're going to slip into a King and Queen of Swords. That just happens. That stands to reason. It's actually quite logical. In the absence of our feelings, it is very easy then for our mind to say, okay, this is what's up. Okay? Yeah. What to do with that Ten of Cups? Do you still have feelings for it? Can you still see yourself in it? But more to the point, can you still feel yourself in it? Anything else, please? Heal it or not to heal it? That is the question. The Hermit. More of that Virgo energy. Again, you might be dealing with Virgo. You might have some very strong Virgo in your chart. Apologies. So, analytically, discerning our truth, present day, current day energy, as we speak. Discerning our truth about this Ten of Cups. Is it something I can heal? Do I still have feeling for it? I don't know, but you're being very direct with yourself, so I respect that. I don't see the wishy-washiness of confusion. You want a truth. You do. You either want the truth in yourself, from your person, or the both of you. And are you still trying to feel your feelings in this? Do you have feelings in this? Because it's coming up here, so that this tells me this is kind of later stage. If you're already in that Queen of Swords and you're tackling this with the Ace of Swords. You want to know the truth. Can you heal yourself in this Ten of Cups or not? Is there a point? Do I still have feelings in this? Am I still invested in this on the emotional level? Good. Well, these are critical questions. If you've gotten to this point, Sag honey, then I'm going to tell you these are critical questions. So good for you for addressing them. Okay? This is where you are currently. Let's jump over here to the Fool. There's that Fool energy. 5 of Wands. We'll see what's going on. Are we still in this one? No? Where are we jumping? Show me the Fool. Trying to hone in on this. Show me this. Show me the Fool, please. Show me the Fool, please. Show me the Fool, please. It's almost like you're trying to go through a different stage of grief, but getting past the grief, so you can look at this relationship with a clear mind. Instead of the confusion and the emotional sadness, it's like, okay, put all that bullshit aside. This relationship that I have, what is the real strength of it? What is the real meaning of it? Can I heal it? And for that matter, do I want to? Show me that Fool, please. No. Show me the Fool, please. There it is again. 4 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles twice. It's an energy contradiction. They're both positive, but it's still an energy contradiction. I see that independence in you. Really strong. 9 of Pentacles. That's Sag being Sag. There's that independent streak we're talking about. I am my own person. I am my own entity. Right? And we kind of took pride in ourselves for being our own person within a relationship. 4 of Wands. Some sort of commitments here. Even if it's not on paper, it's still in the 3D world as a commitment. Okay? I need another one. Why the Fool then? Why the Fool? 7 of Swords. Strength in reverse. 3 of Wands. You think you're losing your resolve for this? Maybe there's nothing to look forward to. 3 of Wands. Hope. Looking out on the horizon. Looking for answers. Expectations. Strength is in reverse. Resolve. Lack of resolve. I don't know if I have reasonable expectations or hope for this connection. 7 of Swords. Sneaking suspicion. It's like you don't quite trust seeing yourself in this relationship anymore. Part of your Fool energy wants to open up and show it that sense of vigor, and another part of you says, I don't know. It's here, I'm in it. Sometimes I feel a part of it. Sometimes I feel like I'm a singular person in my own commitment or my own marriage or my own relationship. And I agree in that respect, you should be an individual within your marriage or your relationship. But if you feel like you're constantly on your own, that's completely different. If you don't feel like you can see yourself as one person plus another person equals, you know, a unit, and you just feel like you're constantly on your own within a relationship, yeah, you're going to have doubts. There's times when you feel that renewed sense of vigor and starting fresh in your connection. There's other times where your energy is divided. If I feel like I'm on my own, maybe I should be on my own. Right? Something like that. There's a duality here. It's like you don't know. Seven of Swords, you doubt your ability to either stay in this or go your own way. We'll see. Show me the Five of Wands, please. Show me that Five of Wands, please. Show me that Five of Wands. There's the fight. Show me that Five of Wands, please. Three of Swords causes you pain. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Causes you pain. There's that Three of Swords. Also in your facial orientation. Apparently, after that point, you're ending something. And it causes a conflict in you. Yeah, that dichotomy would. I mean, it's a duality, but that doesn't necessarily... There's healthy dualities, and then there's dualities that are just... It's showing us a conflicting nature. Sometimes there's spiritual energy, as the Fool says, I want to keep this commitment going. Other times, like, fuck, well, if I feel like a single person in my relationship, maybe I should just keep going that way. Yeah, and there's pain here. There's fighting. Internally, externally, both. You name it. You name it. It's causing pain. What else, please? The manifestation of what? You wish you knew what to do. Yeah. You wish you had more intuition to guide you. And you can't feel your intuition in terms of direction and how to resolve this, and if you want to resolve this. It's like you're asking from the universe, can you give me a stronger sense of direction, please? And it doesn't seem to be happening. I know you want to pull more feeling in, so as a natural guidance system, as you should. Because if you are this conflicted, naturally you're going to want something to pull you in a direction that gives you some sort of fucking clue, right? Some sort of trail to follow to make that decision. So you're trying to pull in more of your intuition to guide you. And I hope that you succeed in that, because I agree it would help you. Where do you feel more naturally inclined to open up? In your commitment or as a singular entity? Because they both seem to speak to you. You seem to have doubts a little bit about both. Okay. I do know that the pain's real. The frustration is real. And there's something here about the denial of the heart space or denial of feelings that is wearing thin on your energy, or at least it was in the past. And you want a stronger sense of direction. Because lingering, right, in this kind of limbo energy between these two worlds is not helping you. Show me this Nine of Pentacles, please. Show me that Nine of Pentacles. Show me that Nine of Pentacles, please. Show me that Nine of Pentacles, please. King of Wands, that's you. I do know this. You want to feel better about yourself, and you're working on it. Page of Swords. It's not a lot, but it is coming from your more natural fire point as the King of Wands. So you do have a determination in your spirit, and it's leaning more toward, I'm going to be honest with you, it's leaning more towards independence. That's where you seem to be keeping your smallest eye on. In other words, you may not have the easiest time feeling for a sense of direction. But a very small part of you, a small part of Sag, says with that Page of Swords, I feel a little bit more inclined to pull my energy back towards my own personal growth and a sense of determination, freedom, and spirit. Nine of Pentacles. It's not a lot, but it's there. It's like your energy is trying to come back into its own. Okay. And what it does with that knowledge, I don't know. But you are trying to gain more knowledge on what it is that you want in your life, sense of direction, and you're working on it. It's not going to be by leaps and bounds, not on the Page of Swords, but you're energetically speaking, your inclination is more towards the Nine of Pentacles than what looks like the relationship. Okay. You want a stronger sense of manifestation. You want a stronger sense of intuition. I apologize. And if you are succeeding in this, then your energy is leaning a little bit more towards independence and freedom of self. Okay? Because I agree. We don't want to stay in this. Five of Swords. God dang it. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, guys. I was like, I had my espresso, but apparently not enough. I'm not a good sleeper, I admit. Five of Wands and the Three of Swords. Nobody wants to stay in that. So, of course, you want to summon more for yourself, a sense of direction, not less of one. Okay. And you're getting there. And I can see you're leaning more towards the Nine of Pentacles than anything else. Okay. And that makes sense. You're putting, in other words, more sense of faith and experience in yourself than anything else. Especially if you feel like your relationship is letting you down. It would make sense then. Okay, let's take a look at this Four of Wands, please. Let's take a look at this, what's cracking with this Four of Wands, this relationship. What's up with this commitment? Excuse me. Show me this Four of Wands, please. Show me this Four of Wands, please. Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I still got two figures here. Okay. I got something. I got Queen of Wands and I got a Queen of Pentacles. So, justice. It's still going on. We're balancing with this person and their energy as best as possible. We have not broken from it, not at this time. Okay? We're still back here, I believe, for some of you in this stage of development and getting a stronger sense of self. But from what I can tell, this commitment, this relationship is still ongoing. It might be under the premise of justice, keeping things fair and balancing contractually obligated or contractual fulfillment between what looks like two people. I got Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands. One of those is you, the other one is your person. Okay? But yeah, it's still going at this time, as far as I can tell. All right? Show me that Page of Wands. Show me that Page of Wands, please. We still have a sense of stability, okay? And we still have a sense of fire and direction in this connection at this time. Show me that Page of Wands. Show me this Page of Wands, please. Nope. Show me that Page of Wands, please. If you're new to my channel, I prefer it when they fully flip or hit the table. Show me the Page of Wands. Seven of Swords. But there it is again. Seven of Swords twice. That's how you opened up. Okay? Even though you are still showing interest and investment and balance and keeping the peace, okay, in this relationship, we still have that sneaking suspicion that things aren't right. Okay, all is not well. It's still showing itself. Okay, well, I still believe that you are back here kind of building your energy back up to where it feels more correct to you. Show me what else, please, about this Page of Wands. We still have sneaking suspicions, doubts about that union. The love energy specifically. Okay. Okay, show me the Seven of Pentacles. Show me the Seven of Pentacles, please. Show me that Seven of Pentacles, please. I feel like your energy's waiting, honey. It's looking for a stronger sense of direction still. Ten of Wands, that's the problem. That's the problem. Okay. Knight of Wands, you are losing steam for this. Oh, what else, please? Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. There's a burden and concentration of energy that we're still trying to heal. You are still trying to heal this. It's like you're running out of steam. I'm not going to lie. You're running out of steam, but you're still engaged in it. You're Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. I'm looking around. Nothing's changed. It's still as hard as it ever was, and I'm still not seeing the kind of proof for my efforts, but I'm still trying to show some energy, some enthusiasm, me Sag, to healing this. I am trying. I have sneaking doubts and suspicion that I can keep my Page of Wands going for this Two of Cups, because Page of Wands is interest, curiosity, the willingness to try. Okay? I don't see you giving too much to this. And I'll tell you why. It's not an accusation. It's just because there are many doubts surrounding the love. In the 3D world, you continue to balance with this person under the Four of Wands. It's right there. But in terms of the love energy is not terribly comfortable. It's like you have no room to stretch out in it. You have no room to grow in it. You have no room to really express itself. Page of Wands, that's not much. It's not much interest that you're giving this. And that's because your doubts are more substantial than your interest. Okay, so that kind of tells me the extent of your feelings in this connection. And yet, now I see some energy fragmentation. You're going to continue to feel that frustration when you tell yourself, I'm going to keep trying at this, even though I see no proof of growth or improvement. So what you're doing is that you insist upon something that's causing you frustration. Okay? You're insisting on healing, but you're losing energy for it. Okay? And that's enough to burn anybody out. Seven of Pentacles and Ten of Wands, that burns me out looking at it. I got all this effort, nothing to show for it. It's causing a lot of energetic tension in you. Okay, Three of Swords, Death. Queen of Swords. Show me the Three of Swords. No. Maybe. Show me the Three of Swords, please. Nope. Three of Swords. Righty-roo. It's done. I don't know what flipped your switch, honey. I could not tell you what flipped your switch. Perhaps when you realized how your enthusiasm just wasn't in this. Okay? Keeping up this balancing act. Your heart's not in it, literally. And I see you putting up that fight, which is you. But I also think you're tired of carrying around the doubts about your own love energy. Again, I know you're fighting, but it's also like, energetically speaking, you're not winning. Seven of Pentacles, there's been no particular growth. I continue to put effort into something that causes me strain. I'm going to keep showing it steam, temperance, and healing, and then maybe. I think you got really tired of the maybe. And I have to tell you, Sag, a lot of what I needed to know was right here. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Two of Cups. This is something you shouldn't doubt. Right? How little your love is, or how little their love is. Take a pick, the both of you. When the doubts outweigh the sincerity. It's one of those things you really shouldn't have to question, is it? And it's one of those things you should be able to feel and express freely of your own will. You either have that or you don't, right? I think you're tired of this running around in the back of your mind like eggshells you don't want to walk on. I think you put up a fight, and I think at some point you realized you don't want to put up that fucking fight anymore. Because now I got the Three of Swords here. Death. Twice. And there was also... Oh Lord, I make a mess, don't I? Alright. There's that Ten of Wands again. That same burden. It's done. It's done. At some point you had to have realized keeping things fair and just wasn't enough. When the motivation is gone, keeping things fair and balanced is only going to take you so far. Okay? Love is a huge motivation. A lot of people can live in, well, it's practical and it's balanced and we're in this. It's justified. It's legal. And a lot of people can sustain relationships like that. That's not the Sag I'm looking at. I think you gave this your best damn good fight. I know you did. But the fact that you kept trying to extract more steam from this than you had or were burnt out by without seeing any proof of results, that's going to wear on anybody. And what is that proof, by the way? It's this. It's right in, literally in the core of your reading. It's right dead center in the middle. It's the love. You know? So your own steam and your own sense of justification is only going to take you so far without love to back it up. That pain, you have repetition, which is why I use so many decks, so I can see repeating principles. We have the pain back here, Three of Swords, but not enough to do anything about it. It hurts, and there's fights, and there's arguing. There's tension, particularly around that fire energy, the physical energy. I don't know that you two are physically fighting, but I do know this. A lot of your physical energy was put into it to the point of exhaustion. And again, the love energy is like, where is that? Where's the reward for all this fighting? What am I fighting for exactly? The fuck? I'm doing all this fighting and keeping this going. Shouldn't I have something to feel for it? Shouldn't I be feeling love? Shouldn't you be feeling love towards me? Why are we doing this? I agree. Three of Swords, Death, Ten of Wands. That same burden and the pain in the heart. We're ending this. It's come up twice. I'm seeing a repetition of behavior patterns and or feelings, which tells me it has not been fixed, despite our best energetic efforts. Why? A million reasons why. You could have been pulling your weight. They may have been pulling theirs. It could be the way around. Could be a much simpler truth, Sag. It could be a much simpler truth, especially if you're over here questioning the feelings. It could be that our feelings are now absent for this relationship. They no longer are. They have changed. in which case we're going to keep things going. But this is really critical right here. I know it looks so small, but energetically I saw you leaning in the past just a little bit to building yourself back up into an individual. What did that tell you? What did that tell you? Okay. You may not have known it, but I do believe, energetically speaking, you were preparing for yourself. Death is here twice. Let's go ahead. Show me death, please. I mean, we know what it is. It's the Ten of Wands. It's the Three of Swords. Those conditions have not improved, as we've seen with the Seven of Pentacles. Bless you, honey. You put a lot of steam into it. I see it. But it was coming from that place of, I can keep showing this bigger. It's not love. It wasn't love that you said you can keep showing this situation, this person, this commitment. No, no, no. Sag says, I'm going to keep showing this situation my energy, my determination, my fire, my spirit. I can and I will. It wasn't your love that you were determined to keep showing this person. It was your intensity. I got this. Doesn't bother me. I can keep doing it. Ten of Wands twice, Three of Swords twice, Death twice. This is too much to bear. But you got a Queen of Swords here twice. So there's part of you that rationally understands this. Okay? That's the good news. And there is good news here. All endings should be celebrated. Endings represent beginnings. You cannot have one without the other. That is what transformation is. So, for those of you who are in that space, perhaps for some of you this is already old news and your separations are complete. The divorce papers have long since dried on that ink. Congratulations. You have to know what's correct for you. And you and that, oh God. You and that mutable fire of yours, and you're a mutable fire, which means you can get really flexible. You can get really flexible and fast in that fire energy. You can change your fires, change directions really quick. I'm going to go down this road real quick. Nope. I'm going to go down this road real quick. Nope. I'm going to go down this road real quick. Okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this. You did it. I'm guessing you explored all the avenues. And they kept coming back to one-way streets. You know? You have to know what's best for you. And this whole, I'm going to keep showing this steam, despite the question of love. Like I said, it works for some people, but you know, and I'm sure that carried you far, but where's the love, baby? Where's the love? I'm sure you both did your parts. I'm sure you both pulled the weight. I'm sure you both did your best, because I see two people over here trying to keep the balance. But it's not enough. The tension's still there. The pain is still there. Well, it was. I should say the future one. It's like both of those major points. Again, this is why I use multiple decks, so I can see repetitive point energies. You had the Ten of Wands, Three of Swords twice, Death. Remember that shit? Fucking finito. Okay, we're done. We're done. I'm done. I'm done. Ding dong, it's done. Okay, show me death, please. I'm sure you and your person gave it your best shot, but this right here was my biggest clue that things were changing. Your energy was preparing itself to be independent. I don't think you knew that. But it was. Over here too. Why do I feel like an individual in my relationship? Some days I want to take off. Some days I want to stay in this thing. Why do I even feel that at all? Excellent fucking question, Sag. Where's the love? Where's the love? Right here, and even then, it's at the heart of the reading that's under question. Show me death. So yes, there's times when it pays to be the King and Queen of Swords, and that is coming to hard and cold facts. Truths, man. We're talking about truths today. Nope. Show me death, please. Ten of Pentacles. It's done. Okay, it's done. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. I promise. We're giving up our foundation. Okay? And with that, the pain stops. If you are keeping yourself tied to this person for sake of obligation or contractual agreement, this is no longer sustainable. This is no longer, well, it's really not a place of comfort when there's no love in it, is there? I can see where it used to be. And that's the truth you are currently working on in present day. So again, good for you. These are hard things to look at. These are hard things to examine, Sag. All the more reason, honey. I promise you. All the more fucking reason. So good for you for having the balls. Okay? Critically examining that very thing now. That love energy. Can I heal it? Is there still something in it? Is there still a chance for it to be reciprocated? And by the way, why am I thinking about that at all? Light bulb. I got my attention. Star. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius. I have some Aquarius in your chart. That hit me really hard. Like really fucking hard. Right in the third eye. Whoa. Ow. Hierophant. What else, please? What else, please? What else, please? I'm seeing a lot of tens, honey. Decade complete. Karmic complete. Justice scales complete. You both did your parts. You both did your parts. Okay. We want this pain to be over, and you are actively and willfully choosing to ending this. Okay? Queen of Swords. 3 fucking times for you. Okay? It's a choice. You've made a choice. Oh, why did that hit me so hard? Don't get me wrong, it could just be straight up Aquarius energy. Aquarius might be in one of your dominant places. Obviously not your sun. Could be dealing with one. Could be your north node. Could be your north node. Making decisions from your north node, not your south node, which is good. That's for some of you, not all of you. I'm sorry, I can't get in there. Queen of Swords, but it's an active decision on your part. That's the biggest takeaway. Death is here twice, and it's claiming your 10. So death is here twice, claiming a 10 negative as well as a 10 positive. I understand what I'm giving up. I understand. It's not enough for me to do this legal balancing act. I want more. No, that's not quite right. I don't know that you want more. You just don't want what you have. What you have isn't good enough. I'm sure it used to be. But it no longer sustains you. Show me that Queen of Swords, please. 3 times on you. Queen of Swords 3 times. Sorry, 9 of Cups. Okay. And for the first time, I see happiness in you. The 8 of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah. After having made the decision here, Queen of Swords 3 times now for you. You continue to work on that individual energy. We go back to that 9. That same 9 that was under question here in your opening is now under your future orientation as claiming. So you are claiming your 9 of Cups, your independence, your emotional energy, your emotional sense of freedom. In other words, you're happy. You're happier. You're literally working on it. 8 of Pentacles. You are choosing yourself, but specifically your own happiness. Okay? Yes. In which, again, honey, in which respect, I agree with you. You have to know what's right for you. And the only time, this is what I care about as a tarot reader. Energy fragmentation, energy misalignment. This is where we have real problems. We tell ourselves one thing, we do another. And you experience that right here. And you kind of experienced it back here. This is when we continue to stay in something because ourselves, we could not get on board with ourselves and our energy. So once we do that, do you see how a pathway unfolds without any confusion? No back and forth, no hopscotch, no 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. None of that bullshit. It all goes away when we get online and on board with ourselves. Yes, on the same fucking page. When we do that, things kind of clear up. So you're doing what's right for you. So that's why I agree with you. Because your energy's not confused. Once it stops being confused and it stops fighting for something it no longer wants and it no longer has to question the love, everything falls into place. The recognition of the pain, I want this to be over. I'm exiting this. I understand what it's costing me. I assume that responsibility. I'm fucking happy. And so you are. And I saw it right back here. Energetically speaking, you were patting yourself for individuation. Because let's be real. Okay, Sag, honey, let's be real. It was probably easier than you knew it would be. You want to know how I know? I saw you opened up. You were already feeling like an individual within the context of your marriage or your relationship to begin with. Like I said, you should always have a strong sense of self in your commitment. Always. You will always be an individual, and it takes 2 individuals to create a commitment. Absolutely, but that's not what I saw here. I saw a separation of energies while being together. In the future, you're working still, and I will say happily so, on yourself. Your energy feels a lot more relaxed when you stop fighting yourself. You weren't trying to heal this thing with love, you were trying to heal this thing with your own sense of will. Pride, determination, intensity, fire, you name it. Like I said, you traveled a lot of avenues to see that they all led in one way. And that was it. Something you're working on current day. You're going to continue to go through this process for some time. But you will arrive to the conclusion you need to arrive to. Rather solidly. That's what I said. Your energy gets back on board. It has direction. It knows what it's doing. This is ending. I've seen the multiple markers for it. Much stronger than the 10 of Swords or the 10 of Wands is death twice. Okay? And you know it. And I'm not going to lie, you're a Queen of Swords that's smiling. You're a Queen of Swords that's smiling, if I'm being honest with you. Working on yourself and your freedom of self. Doesn't it feel good to be you again? As you understand what's right for you, you take care of yourself. And when you understand that, you understand the bigger picture. You understand you. I'm not saying they're an asshole. I'm not saying anything. It's just, it's a commitment that is no longer based on the premise of love. We are in maintenance mode. Your energy was already starting to lean more on itself as opposed to the other person. We kept it contractually fulfilled for as long as we could. And what was under question this whole time was the Two of Cups being delivered on a page of wands. It's not enough. Some of you tried to heal this by attacking it. I'm in there, and I'm going to stay in there. At some point that stops. I'd like to see more of a transition. But you asked for more intuition from the universe. You got it. But you're putting yourself through the ropes first. I'll tell you that. You are putting yourself through the ropes first, honey. And if that's what you need to do, that's where you need to do. I just don't want you to get so burnt out in the process. Okay? So, yeah. Ten of Swords underlying. We got it. Okay? We got it. So I don't know who pulls the trigger on this. Maybe it's mutual, since death is here twice. You both understand and recognize your parts. You both understand and recognize what you're giving up. You're both amicably calling it quits. That would explain all the Queen of Swords and the death I see twice. Okay? If you two had a mutual respect for keeping this thing contractually obligated, you might both arrive to a conclusion. But I do know this. Somebody's energy is pulling this forward more than the other. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get more. Something keeps hitting me right here. What is this? What is this? Such a huge emphasis on Aquarius. And that's so funny because this is the Aquarian Tarot. But can I see more of the transition, please? Between actively fighting but being exhausted without much love to show for it or progress and full on, this is done. I'd like to see that bridge. Because it's quite stark. It's quite stark. You've made up your mind, don't get me wrong. That's not what's under question. You know what's right for you, and I agree with you. This is the most logical course of conclusion. Based on what you've experienced, this makes perfect sense to me. It does. You have to know when something no longer fits you or is no longer right for you. That includes your commitments too. Things change, people change, or they don't change at all. That is an equal argument. Things have stagnated. They don't improve between us. We both gave it our best shot. Okay. I'd like to see more of that transition, please. Show me the transition, please, between fighting and the death. Show me the transition, please, between the fighting and the death. I want to see what helped make up your mind or finally act on this. That's what I'm looking for, honey. What made up... It may not have been you. Show me the transition between the fighting and death. Show me the transition, please, between the fighting and the death. Show me. Two of Swords. Someone could not make up their mind about working, compromising. Six of Swords. They just wanted to move on without doing any work. Yeah, well, that's enough to drive anybody fucking crazy. Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Loose translation, and I mean loose, so this may not apply to all of you. There was too much confusion about compromise energy. Someone putting more of their energy into it, not less. Somebody just wanting to move forward without doing any of the real work. Something like that. or that it's all the relationship came down to was a day-to-day, Eight of Pentacles is kind of day-to-day, generic form of compromise. We're just moving on in this way. You know, there's no real improvements and no one's really answering the question, okay, about healing. There's no proof or evidence of healing. We just continue on in this way without any proof of healing or us having feelings for each other, okay. The Magician. And once we understand that truth, we're better able to act on it. Anything else, please? Queen of Wands is in reverse. Passion went out for somebody. You, them, both of you. And I mean it in that way. The steam has gone out. I see you putting up a fight, but it's not out of love. It's out of this need to keep trying. Okay? But the Queen of Wands is in reverse. While we have the tendency to fight for this connection, the real passion is out of it. Or we're no longer attracted to our person in that way. Our feelings may have been affected in that way. You name it. Okay. But for somebody, the attraction might be out. The passion might be out. The sexual attraction might be out. The sexual energy might be out. The love energy might have followed that. Something like that. Okay. That also could be part of the understanding. And this, see this thing, but this justification, there it is again. Just wanting to move forward without any real improvement. Just continue on in this way. Just continue to keep the balance and hoping to things to heal. And they don't. They don't improve. And for somebody, that is their truth. That's why things don't improve. Okay. There's that. I just wanted to go the extra on that. I was trying to see when we have a better understanding that there's this confusion about direction, this kind of shaky compromise to move forward without improvement. When somebody understands that, particularly about how the passion has gone out for at least one person, then we have a much stronger sense of definitive direction. There might be a realistic conversation about the truth is someone's fire. Are you still attracted to me? Do you still love me? I don't know. You have to do what's right for you. Okay? And in so doing, you see the bigger picture. Okay. Continue on in your decision, and you will feel better, literally, as your own person again. All right? Let's get some time checks, yeah? Suspicion, pain, trying to get through it. Ongoing tension, but keeping a reasonable structure despite the doubts of love in this love contract. And I have to tell you, it is looking karmic. I'm saying that because I'm not seeing any strong soul bond energy here. Okay. We're talking Two of Cups, we're talking Justice, we're talking Four of Wands. This is kind of your basic, well, karmic package. It's not that you didn't get something from it, it wasn't wasted time. It was meant to teach you something. Okay, can I get some time checks, please? Show me Diff. Death, Ten of Swords, Death, Ten of Swords, Death, Ten of Swords, Death, Ten of Swords. Show me. For some of you, it will be by next winter. October, for some of you. The 10th might be important. That's so much fucking karmic energy. We're talking double decades, triple decades. More than 10 years. I can feel the heaviness of it. It's not rejuvenating, and that... Fuck, Sag. Where's the love, honey? Where's the love? That's what you want to know. You're also not giving it too much either, which tells me you're not feeling it too much either. The 10th might be important. There might be some critical energy exchanging in 10 days from now. I don't think you're rushing out and separating and getting divorced in 10 days. What I'm saying is that there might be some critical energy that you observe either last October, this coming October, or in that bracket of 10 days. There might be something here that really gives you some insight. Within the last 10 days. Communication. 8. Yeah. For some of you, you can feel that strain now in May. Okay. You. 14. Your power number also reduces to 5. So, yeah. Some of you are feeling that critical strain and energy now. But we're still riding through. Okay? That might be the beginning here. Is now. Two of Pentacles. More of that 5 energy. The 25th might be important. Possibly the 24th. Next water season, which is Cancer. Which is late June to late July. Some of you might start seriously contemplating breakage, 5 of Pentacles, by water season. Some of you are under the strain of the energy now. You're realizing things now, particularly that communication and action is concerned, under the commitment now. And there might be more serious contemplation of breakage, but not complete, because 5 of Pentacles is in reverse by Cancer season, or the next water season. Possibly upwards to Scorpio season. King of Swords again, more Aquarian energy. Next air sign, which is Gemini season. 2. What is this? There's something going on around the 24th or 25th. What is this? What is this? What is this critical energy? You understand? Somebody understands they're unhappy. 10 of Cups is in reverse. 24th, 25th. I'm sorry, I don't... when I see dates, I see dates. For some of you, it was April that you started to feel your 10 of Cups in the reverse. This is not emotionally harmonious. This is not emotional loyalty. This is not emotional give and take. This is not a happy relationship. Some of you might have started feeling that in April, or like I said, I don't know why that would be so specifically tied to a date, but for some of you it is. I don't know why. 24th, 25th. I don't know. But there's a lack of happiness, a distinct awareness of lack of happiness. Yes, Comes in as quite a shock. I can tell you got used to the strain, but that doesn't mean we were aware of it, of what the real issue is. Anybody can get used to a Ten of Wands. Sometimes we forget why we have the Ten of Wands. We just get so used to it. Comes in as quite the shock. When we either understand or express how unhappy we've been. It's a tarot that needs to come down. But I'm seeing time frames as of now where there's a lot of understanding and the energies are shifting. You know, the plates are pushing against each other. And the tension is going to give out. Okay. I'm not focusing on new, honey. I'm not. You've got enough on your plate as it is. You've got enough on your plate as it is. And if this resonates with you, you've got stuff to contend with in the future. But I will say this. I just know it's correct for you. I know it's correct for you. I'm not questioning it. You have to know what's correct for you. And abide by your own laws. And then so you honor yourself in the bigger picture. You want a real sense working on you and your freedom. I saw it back here and it's finalized in future. But there's some critical energy happening now. I have a very strong feeling I'm seeing the waves of the Two of Pentacles. I have a very strong feeling you've had on and off feelings for this commitment, this relationship for about 2 years. I keep seeing this. Right here. For about 2 years for some of you. You've been together longer than that, but there's something about your emotions going back and forth. Ups and downs in this relationship, what it means and your feelings for it the past 2 years. That's for somebody. It's going to be quite a shock. This admission to the self, possibly to the other person. But it's a tarot that's necessary. Your intuition has arrived. You know what the correct thing is. Okay? So yeah, don't worry about new love, honey. Just concentrate on you. What it is that you need to do. Your freedom, your value, your sense of self. Bigger picture. Okay? That's where your energy needs to be. And that's if this resonates with you. And if it doesn't, then don't accept it. That's it. Sag. I agree with you. I agree with you. Everything is here that you need to know, it looks like. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.